I wanna ride with you. Show me what you gon' do. These AI fuckers almost got me. I almost signed up to work with ChatGPT for a job. Money. The time is ticking down. Money. We need it. Or we need something. We need something. What time is it right now? Okay, 4 o'clock. 4:07. 4:07. Yeah. I have leaves on my butt. So I like a guy that I shouldn't like. Everything tells me, hey, what you doing there, girl? What you doing? But it's only because what happened left such a scar. It left such a scar. Like, it had all these repercussions. And it's really unfortunate that I blame him, because actually I don't blame him. I think it just happened. I think it was fucked up. I kind of forgive him, you know? Okay, so yeah, here's what happened. I'm sorry. I'm tired of asking. I'm just gonna do it. Sorry, Harmonie. Okay. There's this guy called Harm. And he was my first, okay? This Belgian guy. He was my first. And we didn't really know each other that well. We knew each other from couchsurfing. I met his friend from couchsurfing, and then his friend gave me over to him for him to take charge, and I was very happy. I wrote in my diary about him. Yeah. I wrote in my diary about him. Then after my first time with him, he's big. And it was my first time, I think. I'm not sure. I am not sure. And he was hard and he was fast. And ever since, I liked hard and fast. Now, for the rest of this, do not try this at home, kids, because the circumstances are different. I met him up in Brussels one time. I don't know, kind of lonely, I don't know. kind of anxious, kind of vibrating and needing a different wavelength other than my own. And we got together and it was fucking weird. It was fucking weird. Like, he brought me to this sex exhibit and I was like, this is not where we should have been for the first thing, because it's just like, there's a vagina, and I remember what you did to my vagina last time I saw ya. I told you not to go in without a condom, and you did. And then I got over it in the moment and decided I was going to enjoy myself anyway. And then, yeah, I just had this recurring scene of hard and fast, wanting that. And then we got a do-over. But first, he apologized. First, I saw him at that weird thing, and then we went to a bar, and then we went to a club, and we danced, and then against the wall, he said, "I'm sorry for what happened." And then he stuttered, and he's like, "It wasn't rape." And I kind of know what he means. But it's not that. It was that after I was worried I was pregnant and I was calling him about it. And then eventually, like, he told me eventually that he didn't finish, so I didn't have to worry about that. But then I wanted to continue talking to him, and he didn't want to continue talking to me. And at that time, okay, so context. Here we go. This is really scattered, huh? Context. I was alone in a far off country. There was one person who I kind of knew. I knew people in France, but France was scorched earth for me, so I wasn't gonna go there. And I hadn't made good friends as yet. And this was me on my own as an adult for the first time, 19, trying to figure shit out. And when I experienced this big thing that I should have been able to talk to somebody about, but I didn't feel like I could talk to somebody about it. I don't know why. I don't know why. this thing still recording? Yeah. But it's funny, his name is Harmonie, but his nickname is Harm. And I remember telling my friend in Jamaica about it. And he said, harm, as in I'm going to harm you. And that's what the guy did. He harmed me. And then the next time I see him, he takes me to a fucking sex exhibit, as if everything is fine and dandy, as if sex is not like a real sensitive issue between us. What the fuck? What the fuck? But then he apologizes. Cool. I forget about it. I live life. I get back to the point where I'm in the area, and I remember these little things about him, and I call him or write him. I don't call people, I write him. And yeah, I write him, and okay. He says that there are two things going on. That there's a boat party pretty far away, and that there's a kind of kinky party pretty close by. So I go for the kinky because it's close by. And I like the space, I like the idea, I like what's going on. And I know it's my choice. It's different. It's a do-over. And then he comes and he's there with the girl, and I literally don't care if he's with the girl or not. The last time we were together, he was with the girl. And I actually really liked her, and I gave her a big old hug at the end of the night. And she was actually having problems with him, so I was wondering if he was the same kind of guy who would do naughtiness. By the way, he had a girlfriend when he took my virginity. He had a girlfriend. And yeah, so third time I see him in life for an extended period of more than nothing. Third time I see him, he arrives at the gay club in Brussels, and they're having what's it called? A cruising night. So I'm there, I'm partying. Oh my gosh, I'm realizing random shit. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm there and he's there. I don't even know what the fuck he looks like because he's not cute to me as much, right? Because people become cuter or uncute to me based on how I feel towards them. So he's there. And we're talking. I invited him to come after I went there and I felt the situation for myself and I was like making friends and doing stuff and I was just like, yeah, I want to add him to the mix. And then we start talking. He was there with some girl. I don't know who the girl was. I ignored the girl almost immediately. I said hi and then it was on him. I saw his gay bestie from a few years ago, who is, I guess he was still pretty close with. I said hi. And then we went downstairs. No, not downstairs. We went to the we went to the the back room, right, where people were hooking up. And well, first he asked if he could kiss me. He asked if he could kiss me, yeah. And I was like, mm-hmm. I was surprised. I didn't expect him to ask me to kiss me. But yeah, we kissed, and as usual, I didn't feel anything. I don't feel anything when I kiss. I think I don't want to give it the power. So I don't feel anything when I kiss. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. So yeah, we kiss. And by then I'm drunk. I took one shot of vodka of my own volition and then got another shot of Jaeger. Not on my own volition, but because it was free and I accepted. And wow. He took me into the room and he kisses me and he takes my straps down and he exposes my breasts. And then 2 other hands clasp around my waist and my upper arm. And then it's 2 guys on the tits, guys. 2 guys on the tits. My dangly old tits that I never really liked. 2 guys on the tits. And I was just like, okay, all right, fucking yeah. But then there was a penis sliding between my butt cheeks, and I was just like, that's what I don't want. So I said no. because I did not want to think of an uncondomed penis next to the person who had entered me in an uncondomed penis against my will. Especially because it's happened over and over and over again. I swear to fucking God. It's not a negotiation. Don't negotiate with me about a condom. Do what I tell you. Shut the fuck up. That's how I feel about it. Shut the fuck up. That is how I feel about it. I mean, just how horny can you get, though? I know I'm not the expert because I am shut down for the most part and very, very slowly opening back up. But my God, do you people make it hard to open up? Just listen. I became a fucking freak because of this shit. I had to tell someone, I'm sorry, I'm fixating on you. I had to excuse myself because I was fixating on the person and I was trying to tell them, I'm sorry, I hope this doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. Do you need me to give you space? And they were like, this is not the biggest problem in my life. So it was pretty okay. It was pretty okay. But my goodness. This stuff will make you really, really respond like with aggrandized emotion to small things in that category. If that is your fear factor, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, so anyway, two guys on the deads come out of the bar because the guy, when I told him no to rubbing dick on my butt cheeks, he stepped back for a second and then rubbed dick on side. And I was just like, no, the moment has passed. I already told you I only want him. I said, I only want him. So we left. He defended me, by the way. And then we left. And oh, I gotta get the cat. Hey. So harm defends me. Harm defends me. we go outside and we sit in this park and we smoke some weed, and then we get handsy, and I really wanted him. And then oh my gosh, and then I throw up. Then I throw up. We're getting handsy, and then I throw up, and it's like, girl, it's like no throw up I've ever thrown up before. Just fountain. It was so good. It was so good. I laughed when it came out. I laughed. Because it felt so cleansing. And later on, I told him, hey, Harm, I have to rename you. I can't call you Harm. And then I said, what's your name gonna be? And he said, Detox Danny. He said he wanted to get a tattoo of a snake. Little boo head. I wonder about a lot of stuff. But yeah, for this, I don't really wonder a lot. I want to see what it would be like with Harmony. I want to see what it would be like with Harmony. That's his name. And if I'm going to give power to names, that's the name I'm going to give him. It's not like I'm plotting a life with him and da-da-da-da. I'm honestly just looking forward to seeing what I find out. No expectations. I've tried several times to capture what I feel for that person. For Harmony. I've tried to capture what I feel for him. I've really tried to capture what I feel for him. Yeah, when we got back together, which was another time, I still have this fear response, not just to him, but just to men, where it's like I try to make myself small and try to make sure that I'm wanted. And it's like, I thought you had so much going on. But it's like, the way I live, I don't know what my status is. I don't know what my status is. The way I live, I am in between worlds at all points in time. Yeah, bro. I'm in between worlds at all times. And it's a lot. My friend told me about a book for third culture kids. And actually, third culture kids is the same as expats in terms of there are a lot of immigrants who migrate to different countries with their children, and they're not called third culture kids because it's kind of there's a certain class distinction implied in the terminology, which is just an observation. It doesn't have to be a judgment statement. But yeah, anyway. She said that there's a book about grief, third culture kid grief. I wanna be in your arms, but not kiss. Oh, that song is so pretty. Let's go figure out how to play it, huh? Pretend you're here with me. Be my friend. I'm gonna go pee. Okay. I wanna be in your arms, not kiss. So what I want to know is why he didn't write me back. What made him stop liking me? Was it like neediness? Because it wasn't neediness, it was incoming anxiety, you know? The last time I had been in Europe, I was homeless. So I was really nervous, and I really needed someone, so I was able to like forgive him for what he did, because I really needed someone. And if he would have been there for me, I don't think I would have ever like been scarred the same way. If he had just been there for me, like, and just been like, okay, you're being a bit annoying, but I'm still gonna help you. Or maybe I withdrew. That's also possible, and I thought like, oh, he doesn't want me around, so I just scurried away. Didn't try more than once or something like that. I don't know, I think a lot in gender roles, actually. I do. Because I always think like, oh, the guy's like this, the guy's like that. He doesn't feel anything, he doesn't care. But he was probably dealing with the fact that he has a girlfriend. So maybe that's why he stopped talking to me, and maybe that was why. Oh God. Wow. sun. The sun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. And now I'm gonna take my top off. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I did. Ow. But now this thing is too hot to lean back on. I've adjusted. I can lean back now. The world is poetic. You know, one time I was walking in Nijmegen in the Netherlands, and I was at the bottom of a staircase leading to the waterfront. And there were people going up and down, and they had all agreed that they should walk on the right-hand side, just like traffic. This was their custom. And that wonder I felt in that moment, that wonder I felt looking at this fluidity of movement, this fluidity of agreement, this fluidity of culture. I saw unity. And it's like, dude, you're worried that these people don't speak your language? They walk like you. They walk like you. Come the fuck on. Harmonie. I mean, wouldn't that be such a cute fucking ending? I don't care. It's not overly cute. It's just cute. Oh my gosh. Man, if you're worried about what's gonna happen, don't be. You are so prepared. You are so prepared. You are so prepared. You are resilient. You are resilient. Looking at 3 little spider webs. They're cute. So here are the different options I have before going homeless and broke. I have a party I'm gonna DJ at, and depending on how shameless I'm willing to get, I can raise some money or I cannot. After that, I will have some finances to work with, and I will have several tiers of travel available. Do you know what was wild? My housemate at my last place said that people were watching. They said everything you do in this house, they're watching. And it set me on edge ever since. I think he was paranoid, but then he made me paranoid. Change is fine. If you know what you're trying to get out of a change, it's fine. At the Rainbow Gathering, I kept on having a grasshopper land on me. and the grasshopper was landing on me, and I thought, well, first I detected a tick. A tick tried to crawl on me. I detected it. And then I sent it on its way. Maybe too near the other people. Oops. Oops. Shit. And then on top of it, I went back to the rainbow feeling sick. But like, sick. And I wore a mask the first day, but then after that, because somebody was like, yeah, I think we should all share bacteria and viruses and just like, be more resilient that way. And I was just like, okay, if that's how you feel and you don't think and you don't like seeing the mask, I can take it off. Because people were like, we don't like seeing the mask. But I sang such a powerful song with that group about that night while I was wearing the mask. I was singing from behind the mask. And I was just letting out some bellows. Oh, that shit was nice. Ooh, that shit was nice. Oh my gosh, this view reminds me of Jamaica. What the fuck? It's so verdant. Oh, look at this. This is lovely. This is so nice. Just a second ago, I decided not to eat meat, and then I ate meat. It was on the plate, it was already done, and I said, you know what, even if it's on the plate and it's already done, I'm not gonna have it. And then I absent-mindedly did it. It was just like force of habit. I gotta get the shit away from me if I want to stay off of it. I hear some football chanting. That spirit. impatient when I'm with someone. I just want to get to the boink feeling. But I do save the insects. I do that now. So, you know, fuck you. These AI fuckers almost got me. I almost signed up to work with ChatGPT for a job. Money. Time is ticking down. Money. We need it. Yeah, we need something. We need something. What time is it? Okay, 4 o'clock. 4 seconds. I'm gonna go to the food place. Go get some food. It's been nice hanging. I hope you're hanging in there. I hope you're good. Bye. So I like a guy that I shouldn't like.